So we're doing 11.1 through 11.3 quiz review. We paying attention?
Yes.
Looking at the screen. So on number 1, I want you to find the 2 square roots of 900. Number 2, evaluate with the given value. And number 3, solve the equation. When I take the square root of 900, what do I get? 30. But if it's 2 square roots, what is it? Positive, negative 30, and remember it's both because negative 30 times negative 30 is still what? Positive 200, or positive 900. Okay, so that's why it can be both. Go ahead and finish up number 2 now. Substitute and solve. Are y'all done with that one?
I'm done.
Okay, so when you substitute, what's 5 times 80? 400. What's the square root of 400? And it's just 20. It's not positive, negative, because the radical is in the original, and radical is positive unless there's a negative out in front, and then my answer is negative. All right, now go ahead and finish up number 3. So what do I do first? What do I do first?
You're going to subtract 6.
Not subtract, but you're going to add 6 to both sides. It's already subtracting. You got to do the opposite. So now x squared equals 256. And what do you do to both sides? You got to take the square root. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other. What's my answer? Nope.
4.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Oh, 16 squared.
Nope.
Positive negative 16.
Yes, positive negative 16. Why? Because negative 16 times negative 16 is still positive 256, and then minus 6 is still 250. It still checks out, so both signs are my answer. Now, if it's a radical expression, my answer is either positive or negative. But if I'm solving equations, it can be both. I want you to approximate the square root of 180 to the nearest whole number and to the nearest tenth. So when I round to the nearest whole number, what do I get? 13. And to the nearest tenth? 13.4. Now I want to give you a triangle. What kind of triangle is this?
That's a right triangle.
That's a right triangle. And I'm going to give you some side lengths. Now, I want you to find the unknown side length. So, really, guys, the most important part is plugging the numbers in the right spot. Okay, so we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. What is my a value? 144, or 12 squared, okay, equals 18 squared. The 18 is the hypotenuse. It's across from the right angle. It's got to go in for C. If you don't plug it in for C, it's going to be the wrong answer. All right, so then we evaluate our exponents. Now what do we do to both sides? Subtract. And it just so happens, it's a total fluke that 180 actually is the square root that we took up here. It's like just a crazy coincidence. So yeah, when I take the square root of 180, did y'all catch that? I get 13.4. Okay, so like I said, I made these numbers up. I have no idea how it ended up being that, but it's just a coincidence, I guess. So if you understand that, that's everything you need to know for the quiz on Monday. Please also notice that I have the Pythagorean theorem written out up top. That's because you need to know how to spell it for your quiz on Monday. All right, and that's it.